Next week in Salem, short of desperate. A beloved son, father, and hero, Bo lies unconscious, his life slipping further away with every passing hour. And as the people who love him fight to keep him alive, they're also battling against time, betrayal, and fate itself. Bo's condition has taken a sharp turn for the worse. With his body shutting down, there's only one thing that can save him: a rare, experimental drug known as Versavix. But as is often the case in Salem, nothing is ever simple, and this cure is missing. Not only is the one drug that could save Bo's life nowhere to be found, but no one seems to know who took it or why. As the hours tick by, Salem is thrown into chaos. In the middle of it all, two men who have loved Bo like a brother and son, Steve and Sean, are doing everything in their power to find the drug and uncover the truth. Their search brings them face to face with a shadowy character named Jeffrey. Although Jeffrey's been portrayed as a man of the law, he seems just as confused and frustrated as everyone else. Steve and Sean confront him directly, appealing to both his conscience and his pride. They tell him plainly if they were running things, they'd already be the criminals he's chasing. That bold declaration lands with heavy weight, not just as a dig, but as a reminder of what Salem has always been about: loyalty, justice, and doing whatever it takes to protect family. But just when it seems like they're getting closer to the truth, another bombshell hits. Xander discovers the unthinkable. Philip stole the drug. Yes, Philip, once presumed dead, now back in town and cloaked in guilt and secrets, is the one who took the only vial of Versavix that could save Bo's life. And when confronted, he doesn't even deny it. He confesses. No excuses, no lies, just a quiet admission. The weight of his mistake is enormous. But Xander isn't satisfied with words. In true dramatic fashion, he warns Philip exactly what's coming next. Then, with all the fury of a man betrayed, he punches him. No sneak attack, no cheap shot, just a storm of emotion unleashed the only way Xander knows how, through a fist. Meanwhile, Bo's body is deteriorating. His loved ones are watching him fade, their hearts breaking as they struggle with the very real possibility that he may not survive. But then, a flicker of hope. The weekly preview promises a turning point. A new hope is finally here. But what does that really mean? Steve and Sean are still trying to administer the Versavix, though the situation is far from stable. Every second counts, and the more time they waste, the more uncertain Bo's future becomes. But even as the medical team moves into action, a new kind of danger threatens to derail everything. The lab where the treatment is supposed to take place becomes the center of a chaotic showdown. Hazmat suits, alarms, and confusion. The scene spirals into disarray as a physical struggle breaks out. People are pushed to their limits, both physically and emotionally, as they fight to save the life of a man who means so much to so many. In the middle of this frenzy, one more familiar face steps forward: John. Having only just been found after a harrowing ordeal, John is battered but determined. Though he's far from recovered, he insists on jumping back into the fray. For John, this isn't just a mission, it's personal. He and Bo have shared a lifetime of friendship, battles, and brotherhood. And if there's even a sliver of a chance he can help, he's ready to give everything. But tragedy is brewing beneath the surface. Kayla, herself exhausted from the medical chaos and emotional toll, pulls Marlena aside. With a heavy heart, she breaks the news: John has been hurt badly. He's pushing through the pain, but it's clear he may not have much left to give. Marlena's eyes fill with tears as she takes in the weight of what Kayla is saying, not just about John's injuries, but what they might mean for the future. Speculation begins to swirl around the hospital. If Versavix fails, if the miracle cure doesn't take hold in Bo's system, then organ failure could be next. And if that happens, there's only one option left. A selfless, heartbreaking option. John could give Bo one final gift: his own life. Though no one says it aloud at first, the thought is everywhere. What if John, already dying, could be the reason Bo lives? It would be the ultimate sacrifice, and one that fits the man John has always been. Even if Versavix works, even if Bo survives, John may not. His injuries, his heroism, and his sheer willpower have taken their toll. His body may simply not recover from everything he's endured. And so, Salem prepares for the possibility that, in saving Bo, they may lose John. And that's the cruel irony of love and sacrifice in this town. Someone always pays the price. As the week unfolds, viewers can expect a cascade of emotional twists. Hushed hospital hallways, long-forgotten secrets, reconciliations born in the face of death. And perhaps a long-awaited miracle. But nothing is guaranteed. The next chapter in Salem's story promises to test the limits of courage, friendship, and fate. Will Bo survive? Will John make the ultimate sacrifice? And can the people of Salem rally in time to keep one of their own from slipping away forever? Tune in next week because the fight for Bo's life has just begun and no one will make it out unchanged.